Hi, my name is Stephen. This is my passwordless authentication prototype using WebAuthn and passkeys. It allows users to register and log in using biometrics like Touch ID instead of passwords. So here's my front end running on localhost. So it's a simple interface with a username input and two buttons for register and log in. So let me register a new user. So I'll just say, let's say user one, register for a passkey. The browser prompts me with Touch ID. So once I do that now, it'll get a success message like so. So I'm currently registered right now. My passkey is saved. So now I'll log in with the same username with the passkey that was just created. And I get prompted with Touch ID again. And I get a success message saying that I'm logged in. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole idea with my prototype is having a user being able to register with a passkey and then log in with that passkey. So there's no need for logging in with traditional passwords. I'll just show you some error handling for a user that doesn't exist. So let me just do user 2. Yeah, so the user doesn't exist. They don't have a passkey, so they're not able to log in. So yeah, I'll just show you my code. So here is my front end, which is built with React and TypeScript. So I'm importing the start registration and start authentication from the simple WebAuthn library. And this handles the browser's WebAuthn API. The register function works in 2 steps. So first it sends the username to the register start and then gets back a challenge. And then the start registration triggers the Touch ID prompt. So once the user authenticates, I get a credential with the public key. And this is sent to the register finish, where the server then stores it. And then the login function works similar enough, the same flow. So it gets a challenge from the login start, and then the start authentication triggers the Touch ID. So this time it signs the challenge with the private key on the device, and the server then verifies that signature to authenticate the user. I'm also using a React state for the username loading states and these displaying the success of error messages and if they're failures or not, which you can see here. I'll show you my backend. So here's the Flask backend that's using Python Feeder 2, and I have cores set up as well. So cores pretty much is used to communicate the front end with the back end, and I'll create a Feeder 2 server for handling WebAuthn. So I have 4 endpoints. So the first is, let me scroll down to it, register start. So this generates a challenge and credential options. The next one is register finish. So this verifies the credentials and stores them. Next I have login start, and so this is used to generate authentication challenge for a registered user. And then the last one is login finish. So this verifies the signature and matches that to the stored public key. So yeah, I'm using I'm using dictionaries for temporary storage. So the user's credentials and challenge dates are stored. But in the next iteration, I'll be able to implement an actual database. So I'm thinking of using PostgreSQL to do that. So yeah, so that's my passwordless authentication prototype. Thank you.